See, they know fingers aren't food. Even though it's similar coloration to a pinky, they're smart enough to know fingers aren't food, tongs mean food. We separated that right in the beginning so they wouldn't associate my hands. You don't want to get your hands associated with food because their mouth is full of razor blades. Their teeth are so wickedly sharp. This is obviously a snake you wouldn't want to handle in this manner. This thing could drop you like a ton of bricks. And it's actually more potent drop for drop than the king cobra, Nyakuthia. I use a food call to get him triggered. If you look, he's stationed, he's not moving, he's not excited. And then the second I do the food call, he knows what's up. Watch this. Come on. Hey, no, not my pants. Come on. Good boy. What's going on, dude? Oh, look at him. He's like, I'm gonna fly away. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm hanging out with my baby Ziggy. Ziggy is a year-old American crocodile, and as you can see, he's pretty habituated being handled by myself, hanging out with me, to the point where I can put him on top of my head, I can rub his teeth, I can rub his jaws. Look at this. I can't even see where he's at right now, but I'm rubbing his teeth. And that's how habituated my crocodile is. He's on my head, and I'm able to pet his teeth without getting bit right now. Is that not crazy or what? Any other American crocodile, or crocodile in general, would have just bit my fingers in a split second, jumped off my head. But Ziggy, as you can see, is extremely habituated, and I've worked with him since he was a neonate, meaning just a couple weeks out of the egg. He was just a wee little baby, and I started working with him, and now he knows that I'm not a threat. I've spent so much time with this crocodile, I've never posed a threat to him. He has no reason to see me as a predator, right? Have you ever seen somebody do that with a crocodile? Very few people have. And that's why it's gonna be really cool when Ziggy's real big, where I can swim with him in the water, I can work with him, right? I love him so much. He's such a good crocodile. All right, so we have to take care of some snakes today. We're gonna put Ziggy away and let him swim. He's got a full belly of rat pups, so he doesn't need any more food. There we go. There you go, Ziggy. And soon he's gonna need an update. I'm gonna get like a water area that's probably about 6 times bigger than this and deeper, 2 times deeper, just so he can work his muscles as he grows, because he's a big boy. He's getting bigger every couple weeks. So he's gonna be getting an upgrade soon, and then Bruce, the broad-snouted caiman's gonna go into this waterland tub, so he has more space to work with, and then everyone's gonna keep getting upgraded as they get bigger. For today, we're gonna clean some snakes, but I think the Lacy's want their breakfast. So we'll open this up and feed the lace monitors. For you guys not familiar with these guys, these lace monitors are from Australia, not these individuals, but the species in general. This one right here is called a Bell's phase, it's a morph. And then right here, this is a regular lace monitor. And depending on what area they come from, they have different localities. Some are darker than others, some are lighter than others. And out of all the monitor lizards in Australia, these are the most cold tolerant monitor lizards they have, or goannas if you're from Australia, because that's the nickname for these guys. Want some? Want some food, Lacey? So this guy right here, his nickname's Lacey. Come on, want some food? His nickname's Lacey, and he's actually pretty good. He's not too bad. His sibling's a little crazy though, and causes a lot of issues when we're trying to feed. Like right now he's trying to sneak over because he's super fast, way faster than his sibling. Wanna come over here? Look at that. That aggression, that fast acting strike that they give out to grab their food, that's why they survive so perfectly out in the bush. Jumping off trees, grabbing other lizards, grabbing locusts. You wanna go back? So they're extremely athletic, especially when they're young like this. So this is the second largest species of goanna in Australia. These guys get around 6 feet long, and then the biggest lizard they've got is the Prenny, and that guy gets around 7 foot, so that's a beast of a lizard. You want some? And all the lace monitors are found on the east coast of Australia. So if you ever want to go see these guys, you can go to Sydney, you can go to Cairns. There are all kinds of places you can check out. You want to come out? Usually he crawls up on my arm, but today he's a little reluctant. And then while I'm trying to feed him, we got Jade over there crawling out. She was exploring one of the empty cages. What you doing, Jade? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come on. You're not hungry? Oh, there we go. Hey, you leave him alone. Leave him alone. If I'm not careful, this monitor will come out of nowhere and grab him by the neck while he's trying to eat, or grab him by the face. And they've got such sharp teeth, you don't want to take that risk. Because also, they're not easy to get, especially in America. Australia does not export wildlife. So these guys came from a 30-year-long breeding project by Brian Waterloo here in America. It took him 30 years to be able to breed these guys in captivity, which was just this past year. You want some? It seems like they might still be full from yesterday. Oh, I lied. You guys still a little full? No, you stay away. See, they know fingers aren't food. Even though it's similar coloration to a pinky, they're smart enough to know fingers aren't food, tongs mean food. We separated that right in the beginning so they wouldn't associate my hands. You don't want to get your hands associated with food because their mouth is full of razor blades. Their teeth are so wickedly sharp. It takes one bite and pull to lacerate you, let alone cut major arteries once they get older. They're small now, a little nick might not be much, but when they're around 5, 6 feet long, even 2 feet long, they have the capability to slice your arm right open, and you don't want to take that risk because it's very easy to be able to bleed out with a monitor lizard bite. So they got really nasty teeth and possibly very nasty bacteria depending on what environment they're living in. In the wild, very nasty because they'll eat raw carcasses. In captivity, not so much because usually keepers don't let the food rot on the side of a road for a while and build up bacteria. Some people do, because when it comes to monitor lizards in captivity, letting stuff sit out in the sun and rot a little bit builds up bacteria, which is healthy bacteria for digesting food. So that's a little tip for monitor lizard keepers out there. They are known to eat lots of roadkill, lots of stuff that washes up into mangroves. And when I say that, I'm speaking about monitors in general. Komodo dragons, water monitors, Nile monitors, all different types of monitor lizard species are known to scavenge, whether it's fish on a beach, in the mangroves, or it's roadkill on the side of the road, another dead reptile or a mammal that they can feed upon. So when it comes to raising monitors up, and when you have adult monitors, some people do let their food, their rats, their chicken, they leave them out in the sun maybe for a day or two, let it rot, and it helps build healthy bacteria. Not suggesting to start feeding your animals rotten garbage, but just a little tip if you guys want to do some more research into that. Monitor lizards have always been my favorite growing up, so I've always tried to hear different ways of raising them up from different people. And what you guys basically see on this channel is what I've collected from different people growing up, all the knowledge I've gained from other monitor lizard keepers. So I'm excited for the future to come for you guys to see more monitor lizard setups, more enrichment, bigger habitats. Once I get my own property, I'm going to be building lots of big outdoor enclosures for the lace monitors, for my black throat monitor, and in the future I want to do a crocodile monitor lizard project. So that means big, tall, arboreal cages, maybe even with live trees in the middle, which is something I'd like to do for the lace monitors as well, because they're a very arboreal lizard, meaning they live up in the trees. Look at them, they're both looking at me like, you done talking, mate? You gonna give me some tucker? Huh? Won't you get on out of here if you don't have any tucker? I think they're still full, because yesterday they gorged themselves. And since they're young, I feed them almost every day or every other day. Let's see if the Bell's Phase would like some. Bell's Phase is named Jack right now. And he's growing in size like crazy. They're shedding every week. Don't even think about it. Want some food? Come on. Come on. He's such a good boy. I can't wait for him to be nice and big and bulky. He's just a little goanna right now. Right? Little goanna? Huh? Working down that food? Just a finger. All right, so they're not too hungry. We'll leave them alone. I think I can just feed these pinkies, well, the rest of them, I can give to Ziggy, but I'll give 1 or 2 to Gamora. She ate not long ago as well. You want some? Gamora? She's an emerald green tree monitor. They're an awesome species of arboreal monitor lizard, and they have a true arboreal tail that curls. So you can see that tail right here. She might run. Oh, see that tail? Really long, it curls. It's a prehensile tail for wrapping around branches and creating balance when jumping from tree limb to tree limb. Do you want it? You want some? Yeah? Yeah, it's a good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah, so she's gonna chow down on that. Nice, good meal. And we're gonna give the rest to Ziggy, because Ziggy always loves a snack. Isn't that right, Ziggy? Ziggy's on a food call to make working with him safer for myself and future keepers for my facility. So I use a food call to get him triggered. If you look, he's stationed, he's not moving, he's not excited. And then the second I do the food call, he knows what's up. Watch this. Come on. Hey, no, not my pants. Come on. Good boy. He's such a silly boy. He gets rat pups. This is like a snack. You got it. Come on. Oh. There you go, good boy. Get a little something stuck right there. Back up. Come on. Come on. You want it? Good boy. I love my crocodiles. I love my little crocodile. Ziggy, you ready? You done? Come on. Come on. Oh, I dropped it. That's okay. You enjoy that meal, Ziggy? He's such a beast. All right, so I have an enclosure that I have to clean. So if you'd like to follow me over here. All right, so I was going through my rack and I was soaking some of the kings earlier. Got a new can of water and I decided somebody who would really need a soak right now, just because I haven't done it in a while, is Big Bertha. And as you guys know, Big Bertha is my monocled cobra. And she's gorgeous, look at her. She's going through shed right now. Her eyes are opaque. She's really calm right now. She is a monocled cobra and she's really laid back right now. She's not giving me too much of a show. I've known this snake since she was a neonate as well, a little hatchling, and my friend raised her up. So that's why you see me handle her in such a manner. See, she's hissing now, she's waking up. She's probably in a sleeping state when we first got to her. Look at that. You want to show us that beautiful hood? No? No? Okay, so Big Bertha right there for you. We're gonna stick her in the can of water, let her soak. You guys can come and get a shot of her in that can. She's probably about like 5-6 feet long, really good sized monocled cobra. And while she's soaking, you guys can check her out. I'm just gonna clean out her cage, spot clean it. She's in a rack right now, and very soon I'm gonna be moving her into a big vision cage that's off display so she doesn't freak out when guests walk by her enclosure, because these guys are very aggressive or very defensive and they're always hitting the glass, and you don't want that to happen. So we don't want her stressing out too much. We're gonna put her in a bigger cage, but that's gonna be when we have a second venomous room ready that's not on display for the public, so she can have her privacy. So let me dump out that water, get her some fresh water, and make sure she doesn't go nowhere. Thank you. Okay guys, so I got a fresh bowl of water, but I got some poop in here, so let me get that out. So Big Bertha has a nice clean enclosure. There we go, get the crust. You must get the crust. There we go, got all that nasty stuff right there. Spread that mulch around, nice and simple. Put that water bowl right in there for good hydration. All right guys, we're gonna take out Big Bertha. There we go. She's a good snake. Relax, it's okay. This is obviously a snake you wouldn't want to handle in this manner. This thing could drop you like a ton of bricks. And it's actually more potent drop for drop than the king cobra, Nyakuthia. Right? Nyakuthia, the monocled cobra. Really interesting. This is a true cobra species in the Naya family, whereas a king cobra isn't even a real cobra. It's an Ophiophagus hana, which is its own genus. There we go, nice and easy. This individual, like I said, I've known for a very long time. I wouldn't handle all monocled cobras in such a manner, so relaxed-like, if I might say relaxed-like. So don't be fooled. If you come across a monocled cobra in the wild, if you live in Asia or if you work with them, you would know that it's not going to be like that. It's going to be hissing like crazy, striking like crazy, and trying to put some fangs in you so it can get away from you. Oh, a little update on the South American rattlesnakes. They're right down here. I took them out of the bioactive setup because there's a mold issue, but they're doing good. These are the 2 rattlesnakes from McCarthy's Wildlife. Still looking smoking. They've been shedding and eating like crazy. There's the striped one right there. And they're doing awesome. Just keeping them on paper towel for right now to keep an eye on them. Make sure they're nice and healthy. They're doing good. Guys, I'm gonna end this video right here. I hope all of you guys have been really safe out there. You've been washing your hands. You've been staying somewhat close to family, not going to too many or any events, watching lots of movies. I recommend Adam Sandler movies and rewatching the Crocodile Hunter series from the 90s. That was really good. I've been enjoying that. Besides that, I have animals. I take care of my animals. That entertains me, and just been trying to stay safe, stay clean, Stay happy, stay positive. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep your hands clean. Wash your damn hands. Stay safe. Stay gangster. Always stay gangster. And I'll see you on the next one.